So many of us, I'm sure, when we were young, we all went to the zoo before. Oh, and by the way, this is a good topic to follow around. I'm really happy that she went for me. But like I said, many of us, when we were young, we've been to the zoo before. And we saw all the exotic animals on display. Or maybe we were bored at home one day, had nothing else to watch, so we just watched a lame documentary on Discovery Channel or something like that. But what if suddenly these animals disappeared from our planet? What if suddenly they just ceased to exist and their light never got to shine on the planet ever again? Well, if we continue our ways of abusing our planet, that's exactly what's going to happen. According to an article from New York Times, published on December 5th, 1999, we are entering what's currently the 6th major extinction event in Earth's history. Not since the extinction of the dinosaurs 65 million years ago has there been such a catastrophic change in our ecosystem. Biologists estimate that that's a conservative estimate, biologists estimate that there are approximately 10 million species on Earth. Now, according to Harvard biologist E.O. Williams, we lose as many as 30,000 species a year. At the rate of extinction that's currently going on, the majority of Earth's species will be gone by the turn of the next millennium. So, what I'm here to do is to state the problem of extinction and our overuse of the environment. I'm going to explain why we lead animals to extinction, and I'm going to offer some tips that you can do to help curb the spread of extinction. So, let me discuss the current plight of many of Earth's creatures. According to conservation.org, a species of animal goes extinct on Earth every 20 minutes. So by the end of the hour, 3 species on Earth will be gone forever. Some notable species that have gone extinct in the last few hundred years are the Tasmanian tiger. The last one was seen alive in a zoo in Australia in 1936, and has since then not been seen in the wild. The dodo, I'm sure you all know what the dodo is, a flightless bird from an island off the coast of Madagascar that's been extinct since the 1800s. And the moa, which was the largest bird that ever lived, seen as recently as 400 years ago on New Zealand, completely gone. Okay. Oh, and just recently, 3 years ago, we lost the Baiji river dolphin, a species of freshwater dolphin that lived in China 3 years ago. Gone. As recently as 2006. So now that I've addressed the issue at hand and given you some examples, let me explain the causes of many of these species becoming extinct. The number one cause of extinction in animals has to be the destruction of their natural habitats. According to a 2009 article from the science journal Natural History, the degradation of the habitat that has occurred as a result of human interference has led to extinction rates that would normally play out over the course of a few thousand years, compressed into a few hundred years. Basically, at the rate that animals are going extinct right now, which in a natural environment, it would take thousands of years for this rate to happen, but now it's only happening in a few hundred. A testament to the damages that we are doing to the environment. Overhunting also plays a large role in extinction. According to an article from Science Daily written on May 30, 2002, the most biodiverse areas of the world also have the highest number of threatened species. And also, most of the people who live in these areas tend to suffer from malnutrition and poverty, which leads to excessive overhunting of various species for food and even medicinal properties. An example would be the African black rhino, hunted to near extinction just for the horn on its head to be maxed into a powder that's said to increase the fertility of males. They don't eat the meat, they use the skin, but that's about it. They kill a rhino for a horn. They kill elephants for tusks. They kill gorillas for arms and heads. So, here's one. Now that you know why our planet's animals are under such risk, let me explain what can be done on your part to help protect and help curb this massive dwindling of species. Here are 11 simple solutions, courtesy of conservation.org, that can lead you to leading green lives. I won't go over all of them, but I'll go over the main points. One point is to be informed, because without information you can't know what you can do to help. Another one is to travel sustainably. Know where you're going to travel. Try and lower your mileage. If you can walk, then walk. If you're going to go around the block, you really don't need to drive to go to the store to get a quick snack. Be a green consumer. You know, convert to fluorescent light bulbs and only buy. Refrain from buying pesticides and stuff like that. Eat green, which isn't vegetarianism or veganism, but it's basically what she said. Knowing like where do you cook your food, organic foods over natural foods. Enhance the local biodiversity of your own environment. Plant a tree. Something as simple as that can help. Like I said earlier, remove pesticides from your lawn. You can also support various organizations like Conservation International or the World Wildlife Fund, and just be a conservative advocate, you know. But for people who want to take this farther, you can talk to your congressman, talk to some lawmakers. The World Wildlife Fund has a network in place for you to contact various lawmakers over a number of issues regarding ecological and biological conservation. So as a recap, let me go over the information that I've shared with you today. The planet-staying species are in great danger of disappearing off the face of the earth. Today I've addressed the problem, gone over the causes of the problem, and offered some simple solutions that all of you can partake of. I hope this presentation has enlightened you on the plight of our planet's many species and has encouraged you to take action against the threats that these species face. With you here, the television documentaries of the next millennium can still have the animals that are alive today. So thanks for your time, and good day.